Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. I'm your host, the amazing T Street. I hope that today's topic is going to be good for you because it resonates for me. There's some topics that I just know that God just gave for me. It reminds me, it's a reminder to me. And today's topic is one of those topics. Um, One of the things that I'm wrestling with as I get deeper into the season that I'm in is that I'm different. Acknowledging upfront that I'm different. I'm what I call weird. I'm not what everybody thinks that I am. I'm very different than people picture me or imagine me. And sometimes that creates angst for me because my difference means that I don't always fit comfortably in spaces that I'm in. And so sometimes, like everybody else, I want to be liked. But I had to come to terms years ago, and I'm having to refocus and come to terms today with the concept that I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but I'm going to succeed anyway. Not everyone's cup of tea. So today's topic, coffee with tea, not everyone's cup of tea, succeed anyway. Let me start with this truth. Everybody doesn't have to like you for your life to work. I'm going to let that breathe for a second. Because somewhere along the way, we were taught that being liked is the same as being successful, that approval equals alignment, that applause equals purpose. But let me free you today. You can be powerful, impactful, anointed, brilliant, and still not be everybody's cup of tea. And guess what? That's not your problem. That's your positioning. So if you're ready to stop shrinking and start succeeding, here are some three things. You already know three things you can do. Stop auditioning for people who were never cast in your story. Stop auditioning for people who were never cast in your story. Some of us are exhausted, y'all, not because we're doing too much, but because we're doing too much for too many people. You're overperforming, over explaining, over adjusting, trying to fit in rooms that were never designed for your voice. But hear me when I say this, you were not created to be universally digestible. Everybody doesn't have the palate for your purpose. Everybody doesn't have the capacity for your calling. So why are you bending your brilliance to be palatable? That's one of my favorite words, to people who were never assigned to appreciate you. Stop auditioning. You already got the role. Now walk in it. Number 2, rejection is not failure. It's filtration. Rejection is not failure. It's filtration. Every no, every side eye, every missed opportunity is not a sign that you're off track. It might just be proof that you're being redirected. Redirected. Let me say it like this. Rejection is God's way of protecting your assignment from the wrong audience. Because if everybody claps for you, you might be performing and not purposed. If everyone agrees with you, you might be safe but not significant. Some people don't like you not because you're wrong, but because you're different. And different disrupts. So instead of asking, why didn't they choose me? Start asking, what was I preserved for? Because sometimes the no is making room for a different yes that you just can't see yet. Success requires alignment, not approval. Let me help you recalibrate. That's the third one, y'all. Success requires alignment, not approvement, not approval. Let me help you recalibrate your definition of success. Success is not how many people like me, how many followers I have, how many people clap when I enter a room. Success is, am I aligned with who I was created to be? Because when you're aligned, you don't have to chase validation. You don't have to attract impact. When you are aligned, you stop comparing and start executing. When you're aligned, you don't need everybody to understand you. You just need the right people to encounter you. Hear me clearly. You don't need a crowd. You need clarity, because one door of alignment will do more than 1,000 rooms of approval ever could. So today, I dare you. Good morning, Rhonda. Today, I dare you. Be bold enough to be misunderstood. Be confident enough to be uncommon. Be secure enough to not be selected by everybody, because you were never meant to be everybody's cup of tea. You're stronger than that. You're purposed, your calling, your assignment. Notice I didn't say your, I said your, as in you are. You are purpose, you are calling, you are assignment. And let me tell you something, the people who need you will recognize you. So stop watering yourself down for people who don't even have the taste for greatness. There, I said it. Stop watering yourself down for people who don't even have the taste for greatness. Stand in who you are. Walk in what you carry and succeed anyway. And if nobody says it, let me say it to you. Don't skip the process, because rejection is part of the process. I'm the amazing T Street. I came to tell somebody today, you may not be everybody's cup of tea, but succeed anyway. Stop auditioning for people who were never cast in your story. Realize that rejection is not failure, it's filtration. And finally, success requires alignment, not approval. I'm the amazing T Street, but y'all already know there's absolutely positively nothing amazing in me that's not in each and every one of you. So I just came by to tell you today, whatever you do, don't skip the process. You may not be everybody's cup of tea, but succeed anyway. Have an amazing day. And I hope that your launch to Holy Week is indeed blessed.